In a world where shiny things and big houses often grab our attention, have you ever wondered about the difference between what looks rich and what truly is? We're diving into the fascinating world of fake wealth, a concept that goes beyond appearances. Fake wealth is when it seems like someone has a lot of money, but in reality, they might not. Think of it like a magic show, where what you see isn't always what's really happening. You know those fancy cars and expensive gadgets people flaunt on social media. They might make you believe everyone else is swimming in money, and it's easy to feel like you should be, too. This is the illusion of affluence, and it's more common than you might think. But why do we fall for it? And what does it do to our minds? This video is like a detective story about the psychology behind fake wealth. We'll explore how advertising tricks our brains, the stress that comes with pretending to be rich, and even how fake wealth affects our relationships. By the end, you'll not only understand the tricks people play with their money, but also discover some ways to keep it real in a world that sometimes seems obsessed with looking rich rather than being happy. Let's unravel the mystery of fake wealth together. The illusion of affluence. Have you ever seen someone with a flashy car or a super fancy watch and thought, wow, they must be really rich? That feeling is what we call the illusion of affluence. It's like when a magician does a trick. Things might look a certain way, but it's not the whole story. Imagine scrolling through social media and seeing people in beautiful homes or on luxurious vacations. It can make you think everyone else is living the high life. These images create a picture of wealth, making you believe that having a lot of stuff means having a lot of money. This is where the illusion begins. Luxury items, like designer clothes and expensive gadgets, often act like a magic spell. They make us believe that the person showing them off is swimming in cash. Social media adds another layer to this trickery. People usually share the best parts of their lives, creating a picture-perfect world that might not match reality. The illusion of affluence plays with our minds, making us believe that looking rich is just as important as being rich. The role of consumer culture. Ever wonder why we all seem to want the latest phone, trendiest clothes, or coolest gadgets? That's the influence of consumer culture. The idea that buying stuff equals happiness and success. It's like a giant shopping party, and we're all invited. Picture this: you're watching TV, and an ad comes on showing a super happy person with a brand new car. The message is clear: if you have this car, you'll be just as happy and successful. This is how consumer culture works. Advertisements tell us what we should want, and often, it's something fancy and expensive. Social media is like the VIP section of this shopping party. People share their new things, and it feels like a competition to have the coolest stuff. This creates a cycle where we want more and more, thinking it'll make us happy and important. But here's the twist. Consumer culture doesn't just make us want things. It also makes us think having those things means we're doing well in life. It's like a giant game where the more you buy, the more points you get. Understanding this game helps us see through the tricks and figure out what really matters beyond the flashy ads and social media hype. Psychological effects of fake wealth. Let's talk about what happens inside our heads when we try to look richer than we really are. It's not just about having cool things. There's a whole mental game going on. Ever felt a bit uneasy when you're trying to keep up appearances? That's called cognitive dissonance, a fancy term for when what we show on the outside doesn't match what's happening on the inside. It's like saying you love salad while secretly craving pizza. When we pretend to be wealthier than we are, our minds get all tangled up in this salad pizza situation. Then there's the stress part. Imagine trying to keep a big secret all the time. It's exhausting. When we put on a show of fake wealth, it can mess with our heads and hearts, leading to anxiety about getting caught or not living up to the image we've created. Now, let's add a sprinkle of financial stress. When we're trying hard to look rich, we might spend more money than we should. It's like trying to keep up with a race that never ends. All these mind games can take a toll on our well-being. The social impact. All right, let's zoom out and look at the bigger picture. The social impact of pretending to be wealthier than we really are. It's not just a solo game. It affects how we connect with others and the world around us. Picture this. You're hanging out with friends, and everyone is flashing their fancy things. Suddenly, you feel a bit left out because your stuff isn't as flashy. That's the effect on relationships. Trying to keep up with the fake wealth game can put a strain on our connections. It's like trying to dance to a song you don't really like. Awkward and not much fun. Now, think about the whole neighborhood or society. When everyone is putting on a show of fake wealth, it creates a sort of competition. This can make the gaps between the haves and the have-nots even wider, leading to a not-so-happy community vibe. And relationships aren't the only casualties. The pressure to look rich can mess with how friendships work, making things feel more like a competition than a supportive group. So, get ready to explore how our quest for fake wealth isn't just a personal choice. It's like a ripple in a pond, affecting the whole social scene. Strategies for authentic living. Now that we've uncovered the tricks of fake wealth, let's switch gears and talk about how to keep it real. Authentic living is like embracing your true self, without all the pretending. Here are some down-to-earth strategies to help you navigate through the maze of appearances and find your own path. 1. Get to know your money. Understanding where your money goes is like having a treasure map. Keep track of your spending, make a budget, and know what you can truly afford. It's like being the captain of your financial ship. 2. Say goodbye to peer pressure. It's time to kick peer pressure out the door. Just because everyone is doing the fake wealth dance doesn't mean you have to join. Focus on what makes you happy and successful, not what others expect. 3. Define your own success. Success is different for everyone. Instead of chasing after someone else's idea of it, figure out what success means to you. It's like creating your own recipe for happiness. 4. Embrace genuine connections. Relationships are like flowers. They need honesty and care to bloom. Instead of pretending, be real with your friends and loved ones. Authentic connections beat flashy appearances any day. 5. Celebrate small wins. Life is a series of small victories. Don't overlook them while chasing big dreams. Celebrate your achievements, no matter how tiny. It's like collecting stars in your own personal galaxy. So, gear up for a journey of authenticity. These strategies are like a compass guiding you through the noise of fake wealth, helping you discover the joy of living a genuine and fulfilling life. Hope you found this video valuable. Kindly like, share, comment, and subscribe to our channel for more valuable content like this.